Hey guys, Dark1666 here, and I am finally back. It's been such a long time that I haven't made videos on YouTube, and I have a reason, don't worry. I just moved. I moved in January, and so the first month of January, it was taking me a little while, because I had to, of course, moving struggles, unpacking and shit, and just sort of getting the flow of living in a completely new house, which is even more jarring, because I was living with my grandma's for the past 6 months, because they wanted me out of the way for the move, and I wasn't supposed to stay there for 6 months, but some other shit happened. I lost my passport, so to get a new fucking passport, which took a shit ton of time, and so then I had to switch countries, essentially, and then switch houses, and, so yeah, it took me a while before I could sort of get back to my uploading schedule and back to schedule shit and getting back to school in person and not online, because I was online because I wasn't in the country where my school was. So all that's been settled, and Wi-Fi when I first got in the house was pretty shitty, so I had to save up all my money to get an Ethernet cable and a Wi-Fi extender, because first of all, those things cost like $20-30 bucks, so I had to save up for a little while. And Wi-Fi was so bad I could barely play any online games. So now that I have that, because my room is way far away from the Wi-Fi router, I can finally do shit like play Splitgate again. Didn't give up on Splitgate, I just had to take a break. Yeah, all that shit's been sorted, and I got a cold like right when I started uploading again. But I'm feeling a lot better from my cold now, and yeah, we have the ultrakill guide that I promised, but I forgot about. So as you can see in the gameplay here, I'm trying to do what a new player of ultrakill would do in the gameplay. And that is, I'm taking it very slow, and I'm not doing any real movement. I'm not switching any weapons. I'm just playing the game very boringly and simply, just shooting enemies normally with a revolver, not really doing anything, any stylish expression. Just playing like a new player would, so I can sort of show you before, like how a new player would play, and after with all the techniques I'm going to be covering in this video. So the first thing that we're going to be looking at after I finish this new gameplay is that we're going to be looking at some movement techniques, and we'll sort of add the movement techniques to our gameplay, then we'll look at some weapon techniques, but we're just going to slowly build upon this base level of gameplay until we have something very stylish, and will hopefully keep you guys from dying every 5 seconds. So the first technique we're going to be looking at is wall bouncing. Wall bouncing is just a very simple and effective way of some quick and more precise maneuvering than just certain things such as dashing or walking. Use wall bouncing to quickly get behind an enemy, so it's just like a husk that's facing you. Or you can just use wall bouncing to get a little bit of extra speed while you are walking. Walking is boring and not really that stylish, but sliding on the other hand is much more interesting, and it's also a lot faster. So the next technique we're looking at is slide. Just use a slide whenever you are going to walk, because sliding is just objectively better than walking. Don't always slide though, because you won't be able to recharge your dashes. But always just throw in a little bit of sliding whenever you're walking instead of just plain walking. Definitely come in handy. Next technique is dashing. Now dashing is probably the most important one of these techniques, and the most simple. Just use this thing as a very short, fast, and precise movement they can use to evade things, get to where you're going faster, but don't overuse your dashes, because you have 3 dashes before you cool down, and trust me, you don't want to be out of dashes. Dashes is the best, just don't run out of them. Slams. Now most people overlook slams and just think that, oh, they're just for doing damage, they're very niche, no one uses them. But slams are super important. They're just a very good and effective fast fall. And trust me, slams will change your life. Never forget to slam. Slams are just great fast fall, and you can even do some damage every now and then. After we've covered all the movement techniques, you can definitely see the gameplay is definitely a lot better, more stylish. We're taking a hell of a lot less damage, we're dying less. Just overall massive improvement. But we're not done yet. As you can see, our weapon game isn't really that great. It still needs a lot more character, needs a lot more style and personality. We got the movement down, but movement isn't the only thing in ultrakill. There's movement, there's shooting. That's what makes this game so good. There's just so much of everything. It's probably the best movement shooter I've played in my life. This game is a work of art, but you can't fully appreciate it if you're only using the revolver. gotta mix up your weapon game. That's what we're gonna talk about next. Some weapons, how to use them, when you should use them. And trust me, the gameplay's gonna look even more stylish than this. First weapon technique we're gonna look at is just a piercer shot. We also have a coin throw. Always just try to incorporate these into your gameplay. These are very good, basic, and useful moves. Next is a shotgun, my favorite weapon. I love shotguns in every game. The shotgun, the original one, is a lot more damaging but slower fire rate. The alternate one fires faster but does less damage. And their alternate firing modes are very fun, high risk, high reward weapons because they can do splash damage, which can hurt you, but they can also lead to some massive, devastating screen clearing moves, which are oh so satisfying. Haha, minigun go brrr. Railgun's good as a finisher because it does a shit ton of damage, but also takes a long time to recharge. Now, putting everything that we've learned together, as you can see, our gameplay is much more stylish. It's so much better. We're not even dying at all anymore. We're just going through the motions, killing things, taking out massive chunks of enemies with big AoE moves. This is just so much better, and just always try to remember to put things in an order. I like to start with a charge shot, do some shotgun work, then throw some coins and deal damage with that. And obviously, this is the start of ultrakill. There's so much more style, so much more potential behind even more layers of skills. It's just somewhere where you can start at and somewhere where you can sort of get better at the game, clear up the campaign, just have a great time with. I really hope this guide has helped you to become better at ultrakill, and has just made your experience with the game so much better because this game is an absolute masterpiece. It's a work of art, and I really hope you can enjoy blasting through the campaign just like this, and this has helped you become better at ultrakill. Darkman666 signing out.